Welcome to the second video in this four-part series. This video is going to focus on the one main thing that's going to be different when we are solving inequalities. This is probably a place where we see the most students get messed up as they forget this one single rule. Whenever we are solving an inequality, whenever we multiply or divide by a negative number, we have to switch the direction of the inequality sign. So if it's a less than or equal to, it's going to become greater than or equal to. And if it's greater than equal to, then it's going to flip to either less than or equal to. We put a big warning label in your packet for this. Make sure that you are paying attention to this step. It will throw your answers off if you do not remember to do this. But let's go ahead and jump in and see what this kind of problem would look like. So again, we are still following our gems. We're going through the order of operations backwards. So we want to undo this subtraction. The opposite of subtracting, remember, is addition. So we're going to add 4 to both sides. That will give us negative 3x is greater than or equal to 15. Now, again, we're going to have to divide to get rid of the number in front of the x. And notice that we are dividing by a negative 3. Now, since we are dividing by that negative number, what we are going to have to do is we have to make sure that we change the direction of that inequality symbol. Our inequality symbol was greater than or equal to, so now we have to change it to less than or equal to. It's still going to have the line if it had the line originally. If it didn't have the line originally, it won't have the line on the new one. All we're focused on here is changing the direction. So when we divide 15 by a negative 3, we are going to get a negative 5. On this one, notice we do have the line underneath it, so we're going to go down to negative 5, and we're going to fill in our circle. We're going to have a closed circle. And notice now that instead of pointing to the right like our original problem did, it's going to point to the left since we had to flip that sign. So we are going to draw the arrow to the left. Now, just a reminder, this is any time not only that we divide by a negative number or if we multiply by a negative number. And it's only the number that we're moving over. For example, if this would have been 3x is greater than or equal to negative 15, since we aren't moving that negative 15, we would not need to switch the sign here because we're going to be dividing by a positive number, not a negative number. So in that case, the symbol would stay the same. We only are going to flip it if we're dividing or multiplying by the negative number. Alright, you guys go ahead and try the you try problem, and we'll see you in video 3.